Let me show you guys how I designed this music cover in CorelDRAW. Welcome to CorelDRAW, guys. So basically what we're going to do is change our size, and the size we'll be making use of is 1080 by 1080 pixels. So to do that, come over to your property bar over here and select your drawing unit. Then under your drawing unit, you're going to see pixels. All right, so you're going to select pixels. So after that, right, after selecting pixels, you're going to come over to your page dimension and change this to 1080 by 1080, then press enter on your keyboard. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing you're going to do is come over to your rectangle tool over here. All right, then double click on it and it will bring itself to this your workspace. All right, so basically this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this black stroke. This is called a black stroke. This line you're seeing here is called a black stroke. Sure you understand? Anyways, if you don't understand anything in this class, just know that you are not subscribed to my channel. Do you understand me? So pay attention carefully. Now, the next thing you're going to do is press letter P on your keyboard, all right, to bring it back to where it was. Now, to remove that black stroke, come over to this thing you're seeing here. You're seeing this under your color tool. You will see this particular what is the name, self? You're seeing this white thing that have a red strike over here. That's where you're going to click. You're going to right click to remove that black this thing you're seeing. Do you understand? If you like, don't understand. Anyways, basically next thing we're going to do is import our stock images. Then to import your stock images, come over to this file on your menu bar. This is called your menu bar. Shugbo, listen to me carefully. This is called menu bar. It is called menu bar. I don't have to repeat myself. Now, if you come over to import, shortcut is Ctrl+I. You will see import, not your own I. Ctrl+I. I is to get import. So Ctrl+I to get import. So this box will come up now. Do you understand? When this box comes up, locate where your file is saved. Do you understand? Select everything you're seeing here. Click on import. Do you know my problem with you people here? I will teach you people something. You will still come and be asking me that same question that I've taught you in the comment section. You want me to give you bed and give you pillow, Abi? Like, I will give you bed and still give you pillow. That is one. You don't want to research. You don't want to stress yourself. You want it to be done to you in a platter of gold. Anyway, let me continue my class. Now, the next thing you're going to do is bring in this background, right? Scale it up this way. Then you're going to come over to effects, select blur, select Gaussian blur. All right. Then you can just increase this to maybe 9.6 just to make it blurrish a bit. Nothing serious. Now, this is what you're going to have. Right click and select power clip. Now, somebody asked me this question. I've been doing tutorial for a long time and I've been doing power clip. He said he don't know how to power clip text or object inside any background inside an object. Now let me explain this thing for the last time. Brother, you see this background that is here. You're seeing it. If you right click on, see, you cannot come, you want to power clip something. Let me forget what I want to say. You can just right click. You see this background, I want to power clip it inside this place. Do you understand? Right click. You have a mouse. Should I actually teach you what is right click and left click? Now on your mouse, there's one. All the two clicks that are there, we have the one that is facing right, the one that is facing left. You're going to right click on this background. You will see power clip. Once you click on power clip, my brother, once you click on power clip, you will see this arrow. Now this arrow is asking you, look at the arrow. Are you seeing the arrow? This arrow is asking you, where do you want to take me to? Do you understand? So we are carrying this one to this one. So if I left click now, you see it have entered inside that place. Do you understand? It's not magic. So now that we have power clipped, now you will right click, because you can see this background is here. This background is here, and there's another white thing coming up here, which we don't want. We want this background to fill up this space. So you're going to right click and select edit power clip. Do you understand? You will select edit power clip, right? It will take you inside this box. So you're going to scale this thing up like this. Am I making sense? Okay. Now you're going to click on finish. Now you see we've power clipped it inside. Come and ask me again how to power clip. See what I'll do to you. Now the next thing you're going to do is drag this to this part. Now let me explain the reason why we're designing this flyer. First of all, this is a music flyer, right? Now this music was dropped during Easter, and the title is Jesus. And you know, anything about Easter is focused on Jesus, the crucifixion. Do you understand? Now that is why we are designing this thing. So I'm going to drag this up this way. All right, I'm going to drag this up this way. Now this is the main artist of this. This is the person that sang this song, featuring the other person. I'm going to drag this one, right click on it and select power clip. Now somebody will ask me, why am I power clipping inside? The reason is because you can see this is actually going out of frame. So if we power clip it inside, now you can see it inside this frame. Shogbo? Tell me you did not understand again. Now I'm going to right click on this one, select power clip, place it inside here, right click and select edit power clip. Do you understand? And drag this one up again. I'm going to drag this one this way. All right. So I'm going to place this one here, then drag this one, select this main artist, this one, then press shift page up to bring it to the front. Do you understand? I believe you understand. Now I'm going to click on finish, and this is what you're going to have, guys. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in my ellipse to draw a cycle this way, give it a white color. Still come and ask me, you don't know how to draw cycle. Now you're going to select effect, go to blur, select Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur. Let me zoom so you see where that thing is pointed. Gaussian blur. You see it? This is Gaussian blur. Do you understand? Now if you select it, you will see something like this. Now increase this thing, increase it this way. Now click on OK. Bitmap it. Now somebody will ask me, why am I bitmapping? I will explain. I will explain. Now if I don't bitmap, if I scale this thing up now, like if I drag it up again, it will distort it. What I mean by distort is it will scatter it. Thank you. Now I'm going to go to bitmap and convert it to bitmap. I'm going to bring this one here. Right click, select power clip, place into this frame. Right click again, select edit power clip. Then drag this one up this way. Once I drag it up this way, I'm going to leave that to that. Then use shift, use control, page down to take it behind fill. All right, so we have something like this in here. All right, so I'm going to click on finish and leave that to that. So the next thing we're going to do is bring in this text. Kingdom Realm is the brand. Is it the brand or label? Label name. So we're going to use Monstrat for this as the font name. Then for font size, put 10. It's likely not be 10 sha. So let me explain something. For this guy, he always like, this is how they write it in small letter, right? And they always like it to start from here, then to end here. So you have to stretch this. I'm not saying you should stretch it like this. Don't stretch it like this. No verse me. Use your, now to stretch this thing, use your shape tool. This is your shape tool here. This is your shape tool. This one you're seeing here. is your shape tool. Do you understand? Now, shape tool is used to edit a curve, object, or text character by manipulating node. Now, what is a node? This pom 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 you're seeing here. This pom 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 pom. They are called node. Do you understand? They are called node. In case you don't understand, that means you're not subscribed. Yeah, I'm telling you people. Now, select your shape tool. Drag this thing like this. Do you see the difference between me and you? The difference between me and you is that I dragged it in the right way, and for you, don't drag it in the right way. Now, this is how they always like it, right? But I'm going to make it smaller because some things are not necessary for me, sha. Now, I'm going to make it very small. Do you understand? Now, I'm going to bring in the title of the song is Jesus, because I told you guys it's Jesus. Now, I'm going to paste it here. The font I'll be making use of this one is called Impact. Somebody will still ask me where to get fonts. My brother, I will tell you. Now, this is where the font names are. All right, so I'm going to put everything for you guys in the description below. So for this one, I'm going to come over here and drag this one up this way and bring this guy over here. Reduce this, bring it here, and make sure it's centralized. And next thing we're going to do is, remember I told you guys that this particular music title is called Jesus, and because it was released on Easter Day, so it's all about Jesus. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our rectangle tool over here to create something very, very sharp. Now I'm going to use my shape tool. Remember, look at this node. Look at this node. Are you seeing this node? Are you seeing this node? I showed you guys any pom-pom you're seeing in CorelDRAW is called node. It's called node. Shogbo. If you select it, remember, shape tool is used to manipulate objects. So select your shape tool, select this node, drag this one this way to give it a round corner shape. All right. Now I'm going to make sure this and this shape, and just want to get the shape of this letter U. Do you understand? Then I'm going to flip this to 90. How did I flip it? Come to your property bar. Look at where I put 90. Some of you will be looking at somewhere else. Look at where I put 90. See, 90 is called, that's angle of rotation. Specify the angle by switching the rotation of the object. Do you understand? So I switch the rotation of the objects. Some of you will come to my class and be making noise. You will not pay attention. Now, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to select this thing that I just created and hold shift, then select the text, the title of the song. Now I'm going to go to, on my property bar, I'm going to select trim. Do you understand? I'm going to select trim. Trim is, look at it here. Do you understand? Trim is to cut out a position of an object by using the shape of another object, Now, we'll use this object, this first one. This is the one we created. Let me give the red color so you see. You see? Then we're going to weld it using the this thing, the trim, this thing. When I trim it this way, I can delete this one. Now it has trim this one. So it is for crucifixion. It's all about the death of Jesus and the resurrection of Jesus. So Easter is all about the crucifixion. It's all about crucifixion and resurrection. So that is why I put cross here. So for this one, I'm going to bring in this guy. Go to my effect, select blur, select Gaussian blur. I'm going to just blur it this way. Then click on OK. Right click and select power clip. Place it into this frame. Right click again, select edit power clip, and scale it up again scale it up again. Then I'm going to select the one way fine, and let's try this one and see. So this is how it's going to look inside. So I'm going to bring in this light flake, place it here, bring it to page up. All right, then select my transparency 2. Now let me show you what transparency 2 does. Right, this is transparency 2, this is transparency 2. Now transparency 2 partially reveal or hide image. It uses to hide or reveal image or objects. Now we're going to select transparency 2. Now this image, we want to make it revealing. I told you transparency 2 is used to reveal or hide. It's used to reveal or hide. Now you can see this one, this background you're seeing here is hiding this one. So we're going to make it revealing, so transparent, to get this one. So we're going to go to our merge mode. This is your merge mode on your property bar. Remember I told you guys every two here have their own bar. If I select zoom to, the bar will change. If I select crop to, the bar will change. If I select shape to, the bar will change. If I select ellipse to, the bar will change. So we're going to select our transparency to, so that we're going to get our bar here. So if you select your bar, you're going to come over to your property bar and select merge mode. Look at your merge mode here. It's your merge mode. Now merge mode, choose how the color of the transparency blend with the color of the underlining object. I dey sing am like song go, so that nobody will come and ask me one kind of question wey go vex me. Anyway, I just dey quiet. Now if you select it this way, you're going to go to screen. This is screen here. This is screen. Screen simply, if you look at the glass, it's transparent. So that is screen. You get the point now. So if you select screen now, this is what it gives you. Boom. This is boom, guys. Now you can bring it here to make it look like that. If you want, you can bring it to the cross. Me, I don't want to put them for the cross. I want to put them for here. You get the points now. So that is just it. So we're going to come over to the artist name and the future. The person with future RAM. Now I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to use Trajan Pro as the font. I know somebody who still don't know what font is. Go. So we're going to place this one here. Once we place it here, so for this is Fortune Ebel featuring Godwin Adams. So if you don't want to put feature, just put X. So you can just use a red color to demarcate them. Now bring in the producer's name, and basically what you're going to do is I'm going to cut the producer's name and place it just right here, and we're going to give it a black color. So once you give it a black color, you can basically leave the producer's name here. All right, you can put that one just as small as that over here. Do you understand? That's where the producer's name is. All right. Now, this is how I designed this music cover in CorelDRAW. You can go and listen to it. It's very sweet, very, very sweet. If you have any question and you're subscribed, please drop me a comment in the comment section below. If you have any question. If you are not subscribed, please scroll to the next video. Do you understand? Sorry for wasting your time today. I hope you learned something new. In case you didn't learn something new, I'm sorry for wasting your time. But see you guys in my next video.